But I just want to say, I remember vividly the day that I met Jesse. Our whole family was at church for Mother's Day, and I noticed that there was this strange man I never met before with our family talking like he had known us for years. Yeah, I had no idea who he was when he didn't think to introduce us the whole time. Nonetheless, I ended up sitting behind him at the service, and I remember watching the two of them get wholeheartedly lost in worship together. And I can still vividly see the two of them with their hands out and thinking, okay, I might like whoever this man is. Whitney is a few years older than me, so growing up I've always been like her little shadow. I followed her and her friends around constantly. I wanted to do everything she was doing. I started cheerleading because of her. I listened to the music she listened to, and would have her spend hours teaching me all the popular dances. I only know how to do the Soldier Boy and Ho Down, Throw Down because of her. And as we've gotten older, I've been able to watch Whitney become a gracious, forgiving, gentle, and compassionate role model. And I can confidently say I still strive to be your little shadow. I'm thankful I get to witness you live out your life as a servant-hearted woman of the Lord. As some of you know, our family unexpectedly lost our grandmother last year. Our grandma was our everything, and she would have had a hand in every single part of this wedding if she was here. We've always had a running joke in our family of who grandma's favorite was. Parker insisted it was him because he was the, quote, funniest and our family's resident ginger. Also, sorry Parker, but you and Jesse are going to have to fight over the sunscreen on paper vacations. But at the end of the day, we all knew that her favorite was Whitney. They both share the same selfless heart that constantly puts the needs of others before their own. And Whitney, I'm so thankful that you have found the person who recognizes how truly special your heart is and has vowed to protect it forever. And while Grandma isn't here physically, she definitely has played a role in this day in bringing the two of you together. Now, like I said, I'm not going to give any relationship advice, but I can remind you of the goodness and promises of the Lord. Let me encourage you to love each other out of God's love for you. When there is offense, remember that the Lord gives you grace upon grace. When there is hurt, remember that while we sin daily against God, He still died for us in spite of that. When there might feel a lack of love, remember that God pours His love through you daily through His Holy Spirit. When there is pain, remember that Jesus Christ Himself endured the cross for your joy, and that you too are a reminder of that joy today. God has placed the promise of love in both of your hearts. And looking back on that first day of meeting you guys and seeing you guys worship together, it was clear that the Lord not only answered that promise of love for you, but you both have been beyond blessed with the same never-ending, never giving up, fierce and powerful love that God has for all of us. I love you both, and I can't wait to watch the Lord continue to answer your promises in your marriage and